All through time, there's always been a discussion on the comparison on how much armor you should have and how many weapons you should have. And I'm not going to answer that, but I will give you some food for thought when you figure what it is that you need to be supplying yourself with. Okay, first, you have armor. And in Vietnam, it was tough. We wore a flak jacket, and the flak jacket was heavy, bulky, but it did save lives. It wasn't bulletproof, but it did stop the shrapnel from explosions. So you have to make a decision. Is this something you want? I personally didn't like it, and but I pretty much had it on. We had to. They made us wear it all the time. So, and I'm sure it saved my life many times. But when you consider the weight that and your helmet is, that's less than what you're going to take. This is 100% right here of what you can carry. Okay, this is what you can carry, 100%. Now, how much of this is going to be for weapons and supplies and armor, or the shield is what a lot of times they refer to it. The percentage of each. Personally, now I'm, like I say, over 60 years old. I've got very good tactics, and it's not so much combat tactics, it's how to stay out of combat tactics. But if I have to, I could do it. And so that makes armor very minimal for me. So the armor would be, for me, would be considered like 10 to 15%. And that would be more like glasses, eye protection, gloves, my clothing. I might have, I wear extra clothing. Like I say, you see me always wearing a jacket of some type. So this is where I keep, these are all for protection, protecting my hands, protecting my legs, or if I got to crawl and stuff like that, or like a shirt or a jacket. So we're talking 10-15% is what I'm going to be using, and it's not really good like bulletproof vests and stuff like that. But I personally have speed, so the more weight I have on a shield, the less speed I'm going to have. So that's why I consider a shield less priority than I would for weapons. Because like I say, you do notice I do carry multiple weapons, and knives, guns. I say like right now, I'm under no threat at all. Life is good. I'm carrying one gun and 2 knives. So that's when times are good. I have no fear on nothing. When I'm in the States, because I've had so much trouble in the States between gangs and the culture, the way they've lost morals and stuff like that. So I carry a minimum of two guns, as much as 4. So I'm carrying more weapons. Now in Vietnam, you'd be carrying a rifle and a pistol. So that'd be 2 guns, and normally 1 knife and a mortar round, and because the mortar people can't carry all their rounds, we'd have to carry a mortar round, a string of machine gun ammunition. You've seen it, all the bullets all hooked together they carry around, so you'll carry one of those. So for other people, I'd carry anywhere from 400 to 600 rounds for my, I say, 45 and M16. So that made my weapons. My weapons would probably be about 40% of the weight that I'm carrying. The flak jacket, the shield part, we're probably talking maybe 30%, and then that leaves 30% for supplies, food, extra clothing, this type of stuff. I say now it's all changed for me. I say we're talking 10–15% on shield, protective clothing. I'll be running probably 40% in weapons. 40% of the extra weight that I carry will be in weapons. Supplies, that's going to be taking up the majority now. So probably another 40%. I'm getting old now. I need more stuff to survive with. And then I say the supplies would include materials for bribing or getting cooperation from others. So there's different things you need to consider when you're carrying your, figuring out what it is that you need to have so you can be safe.